Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine and okay. In this video tutorial, we are going to talk about strings, how to add strings properly in Android Studio, okay, in your project, instead of using hard-coded string, and how to fix hard-coded string. Okay, instead of using the hard-coded string, how to avoid that, and how to use any string or any string name, any names. Okay, how to set strings properly. So let's start Android Studio and let's see how it is done. So starting Android Studio right now. Okay, this is our existing project, so we are going to work with this one right now. So clicking on this project, as you can see, we are using Android here, and this is our main activity file, and we are using Java language. We are not using Kotlin language. Okay, and this is the activity name, XML window. If you go to design view, you can see we have only one here, only a text view, which is this one. Right now we are going to delete this one from our main activity. We are just using comments here also using comments. Remove this one, so this is a clean one. Right now we don't have any widgets here, so we are going to add widgets, and there is a few tips there. Here this is both things are visible. Okay, so you can work with only the blueprint. Okay, so to work with only the blueprint, okay, you can use this, and you will have 4 different options. Okay, from time to time you can change that. We don't need this panel anymore, okay, because the things that we are going to work on, these are open right now, which is main activities of Java file, and it is coming from there, activity main, and this is here from the layout. Okay, so we don't need this project anymore, so okay, we are minimizing it so that we can expand this one. Okay, and now we don't want to see these 2 options, so we will have different options here. Okay, just click on it and it will show its options. So we want to work with the blueprint right now, so clicking on blueprint, you can see and you also select show all constraints. Okay, and it will show all constraints. We want to expand it a little bit. Alright, so here is the component tree, and here is the palette. Okay, we are going to bring one text view here, bringing one text view, so you can, these are the options. So you just have to select one of the things from the palette, and then right now I'm going to work with text view, that's why I'm bringing it here. So you can drag it down here directly, or you can drag it down here, and we are going to bring it in the middle. So this is a new text view. Constraints are not set yet, so you can set constraints manually, okay, or you can set constraints using other options as well. So we are setting the constraints in the middle right now, you can see. Okay, so setting the constraints right now, this is the way that you can set constraints within the blueprint to keep it in the middle. Now it is set, you can see 0, and you can go to code, you can go to from the design, you can split it, and you can see here it is written text view only, and you can change it. Okay, now not anymore going to design again. Here if you expand it, you will see these are the attributes. Okay, it has to be highlighted. Okay, so click on it, so highlight it. Right now it is highlighted. Then you can go to the common attributes, and you can see this is text view, this is the text which is written. So how to add strings properly? Actually you can write things here. Okay, you can write it, but if you write it manually and if you have spaces here, it will not be the proper way to add strings, to add different names or different strings. See, if you go to the code window, then you can see here that it is text view. Let's clean up all the strings that are going to be here. These are going to be within this one, the values. Okay, you just have to expand if you are using Android here instead of project or other things. Okay, with the project panel. Okay, and you will see the resources, and you have to go to the values, and then you will see the strings XML. Okay, so if you double click, it will open. So these are the strings that are added right now. I want to clean these, and I want to save it here. In your case, you will see only one thing here. We have the string file, and you need to understand that this string file says within these values. Okay, so we don't need the project panel anymore. Going to this one, and you can see this is the text view. Okay, so this is the text view, so we want to add a different text here. So we can write it here, but it is not recommended. So if you write anything here, then it will show a signal that hard-coded string. Okay, so instead of using hard-coded string, you can see also this icon that it is the hard-coded string and it is only text view right now. Instead of using this, you can use the string XML file and you can add a different one. Okay, yeah, it's a XML file, extensible markup language file. Okay, so all new strings will be stored here. So we are going to change the name. Instead of hard-coded string, we are going to change the name here. Instead of text view, we are going to use the name of our channel. Okay, adding a new string here. You can see here is the open editor, so click on the open editor window. Here is a plus sign, so you can use the plus sign to add a new one. So click on this and you will see add a key. Okay, so the default value, key is the resource name. Okay, default value is the resource value. Okay, and it will be stored here within the resource folder. Our value, the key is this scholars, SCHOL, scholars, then online, then school. Okay, this is the key, scholars online school, the name of our channel. Okay, because the project name is SOS, and here is the default value, the value that we are going to add. Okay, so the value is this. This is the value, and here you can see there is a space. Okay, scholars online school, and this is the key, so we are going to add it and it is added. Okay, and you can see this right now we are in the translations editor, so you can go back to the strings. You can see it is added. This is the value, scholars online school, and this is the, you can add it in different ways. Going to the activity main window, here you can see there is an icon here. Okay, so you can click on this and it will show up. Okay, I'm showing one more time that you have to go to the attributes, first select it, select the widget. Okay, when it is selected, you will see we want to change the text. This is the text views. Here you can see mini boxes there, so you can click on that box and this will show up. From there you can see we have two different strings, and this is a string key, so we are going to use this. We are going to click on OK, and you can see now here it is showing the resource name, not the resource value, and it is not anymore hard-coded string. And you can see, you can expand it, you will see the information, the YOLO information icon is gone. It is not anymore hard-coded string. So whenever you are going to work with strings, this is the best way to use strings. First you have to create a string within this string file, and then you can reference it from the attributes panel. This is the easiest way, and this is the proper way to add resource names and resource values whenever you are interested to use a string. And you can see it is also, if you highlight it, it is shown here, and you can see inspect it within the, if you split it, and you will see here it is reference add is first, then it is a string. Here it is using the resource key, okay, not the resource value. Hover on this, then you will also see the resource value here, okay, which is scholars online scanner. You can see these spaces. Okay, so I want to run this project. Okay, so going to the main activity panel, and going to the main activity panel. Okay, and starting an emulator, going to the activity manager, and you can see, you can also see this, and we want to use this text. Okay, going to the main activity window, you can see this is the ID. Just use the channel name here, and you can refactor it, and it is done. And you will see here it is not anymore red mark. Okay, we have used the channel name here. I have to run the project right now. Going to the activity manager, starting Nexus 5, and it is done. You see, you can rotate it, and you can expand it, and you can see it is not using the resource key, it is using the resource value, which is scholars online skill. So this is how strings can be added. So stopping the project right now. We have a text view here. We are getting it into an object, channel name, text view object. We are using get text method to check its name. Okay, and you can see, if you open the run window, then you will see here it is written hi there, scholars online, and you can see it is not anymore resource key, it is showing the resource name. Here we are getting the get text method. Out of this get text method, it is showing this run. So in this way you can check and you can test it out. Stopping it right now. I hope that you have understood how to add strings properly. You are welcome to check other videos in our channel. Okay, if you like any video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next tutorial video. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye.